Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be smelling Boy Smells Lanai, Petal, and LES candles. As if spring were a year-round event. So the candles we're going to be going over today are the LES candle, a Lanai candle, and the Petal candle. You know, they want it to smell like spring. And so these are going to be very floral scents. They're going to be very tropical scents. And this is what their words say: smells that make you assume the weather is warmer than it actually is. Okay, so let's put it to the test. So I've had these candles for about a month, and I've run into some issues. I will say that at first. As you can see, not all of them burned very well. Like, this had a lot of tunneling. But this one, for example, burned. I don't know if you can see it. This one burned very well. So I actually noticed that since a couple of these weren't burning very well, I asked customer service what I could do, and they actually sent me a whole another collection. So I was very grateful for that. Cheers to Boy Smells customer service. Let's get into the first candle. So let's start with Petal. Petal is very fresh, floral, but it has a sophisticated twist. Like, it's not like your basic bitch floral candle. It's very clean, but it's not like a clean that like you'd clean your house with. It's like a clean that you would like, you'd want to wear it almost. It's so, you know, it's so nice. But it's not the type of floral that screams grandma. It's more the type of floral that screams like luxury candle. You know, if you know what I mean. Like, because we've all been to like Bath and Body Works and smelled like their like floral candles. This is a step up. This is a step up from that. I mean, I've definitely smelled a little bit more sophisticated candles. Like Joe Malone has definitely got an edge on these, but these have definitely got an edge on Bath and Body Works. I will say that. So in the Petal candle is tree flowers, rose, sage, and patchouli. So I think what really makes this interesting is the sage and patchouli. The sage is giving you like that earthy scent, and the patchouli is giving you that more of an incensey scent. And that's really gonna be what makes this a little bit more interesting. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, I've burned it almost like halfway done, and I really love this candle. Final thoughts. It's a very exciting scent. I mean, it's I wouldn't buy it full size, because I'm not personally like that into floral. But if you're like really needing like a floral like thing going on, like I would go for it, you know. Okay. Next is Lanai. Lanai, you got those coconuts in there, right? Yep. First thing, coconut, pink peppercorn, orange blossom, coal, and clove. So it's interesting that they say coal, because coal is kind of like a smoky, clove is kind of like a smoky, like spicy kind of scent, and it definitely comes through, and it works really well with the coconut. It works really well with the coconut. I don't know what pink peppercorn is supposed to smell like, but it definitely works well with the coconut and the orange blossom, which are more like fruity, uplifting. It's definitely like got that well-rounded scent, similar to the Petal candle. Yes, it's very fruity and tropical. I would say it's like a step above a scent of a drugstore shampoo. You know, I don't mean to hate, but it's kind of like, I mean, a Garnier Fructis kind of scent. If you want a step above that, it would be this candle. I would wash my hair with it. I wouldn't buy a full-size candle of it. So, what are you gonna do? I mean, it's a nice candle. It's just a little dull. It doesn't make me feel like, it doesn't make me like lose my mind at all. It's very like simple. But it works. It works. Sometimes simple things work, but it is simple. You know, and when you're paying money for candles, you want them to be extravaganza. You know. So, next up, we have my favorite, which is LES. And this has black currant, I don't know, peach blossom, jasmine rice, Asian pear, coconut, cardamom, and white cedar. So that's a lot. That's a lot of different scents. So I'm just gonna try to give you guys a narrative. So this is like something that you're gonna want to smell when you go on your next tropical vacation, and when you go to that bungalow with the glass floors and you can see the ocean and the fish underneath, and it's like one of those types of resorts. Like, I've never been, it's definitely on the bucket list, but it's like one of those things that you would imagine smelling at one of those places. Like, walking in, it's warm, it's cozy, but at the same time it's so tropical and fresh. Like, you could smell the seawater, you could smell the ocean breeze, you could see the colorful little fish and the coral swimming under your toes. It's definitely like that kind of scent. It's a very blue scent, if that makes any sense. Ha ha ha, sense. It's nice. It's nice. I still wouldn't buy a full size of this, but that's okay. That's okay. I also have the Kush collection to review, and I would buy one of those candles. So stay tuned. I'm very picky. You know, it's not like, I think a full size is around $32. But let me get into the most important thing about these candles. They're small. They're very little. So they're not gonna fill a room with a scent. They're not gonna fill a space. You know, they're good to put next to you while you're in the bathtub, you know, but they're not gonna fill a space with fragrance. Not like a full-size candle would. Let's get this fucking shit out of my hair. They're not gonna fill your room with a fragrance. So just know that. They're pretty. I mean, and if they burn, if you get them to burn right, I couldn't get them to burn that well, then they're worth it. I mean, I think it was 3 candles. Oh my god, I spent a lot of money on these. I think there were like 3 candles, let me check. It was 3 candles for $48. That's not, that is why you need to watch my reviews, because you won't make the same mistakes I did. Yeah, I definitely would not do that again. Spending $48 on 3 small candles that can't even fill up a room with scent. But hey, you know, it's a good experiment if you're looking to find out which full size you want to buy. Just because I don't want to buy any of these in my full size doesn't mean you're not going to want to buy it in the full size. The floral pack, my pick is definitely LES. You know, Lanai kind of smells like a little bit like a drugstore shampoo, and Petal smells, it's a good smell, but it's a little bit too floral for me. And next up, we're going to be doing Kush. I don't have Kush prepared yet, so we're going to have another video for it. But I did do a little mini review of all of these candles, and I took pictures of them. They're all on my Instagram, which is _ Kevin Smells _ so check that out on my Instagram. And until next time, where's my flower? See y'all later.